to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse... Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So Missouri's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quick release on the RPO. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra with time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Mallett. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Finds the tight end. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Punt is on its way. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down and long, and this defense may be feeling some energy from the fans. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Makes the catch. Turning it on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. On the ground, it's Hatchett. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Looking for a man, it's Mallett. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll take another shot here. Snatches it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Handoff to the single running back. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Mallett. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Takes the easy completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Army is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this could be the kind of loss that sets that program back significantly. They're trailing by 14 to Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Buying some time. Makes one man miss. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The option look. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Mallett. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Fighting off the defender. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stokes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Catch in the middle, it's Saunders. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Dropping back, it's Mallett. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hard-hitting tackle. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the air on second and short. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Tide. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army is just getting blown off the field right now, and I was there for the 0-13 season back in the day. This one will sting almost as much, just brutal. They're trailing by 20 to Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Mallett. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hatchett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this offense, man, they're in a tough spot, right? Like, the throws are coming. You're down. You need to make plays in the passing game, but you got to protect your quarterback better. This defense, they've got their ears pinned back. You've got to do something about it.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Pass completion, moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Works the middle. And the explosive explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete. Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run from the shotgun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Mallett. Quickly to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time on target. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Back to throw, it's Mallett. Pressure coming. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third down, he drops to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides to back and leaves it. Jukes his way for more. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Give to the running back. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. The give to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. He breaks a tackle. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
It's not sexy, it's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Barges ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's third and goal again from the 2. On the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Gathering up a head of steam out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The give from the gun. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Mallett. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Got him downfield. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.